Alright guys, so like 13 back again here, just gonna show you a little bit of my setup, kind of the strat, right? So I'm playing Nightstalker, Way of the Trapper, which the dodging makes you vanish from sight for a short time, but it also messes with the enemy, so that's why I picked this sub class. The vortex grenades, I haven't really decided which ones work better for me, but I kind of like the vortex better. I use Gambler's Dodge to recharge my melee ability, which gives me this what is it? This snare bomb right here. It's a smoke bomb you throw from a distance using the melee ability. And it sticks to the surface, detonates when enemies are near, slowing and disorientating them. So it's basically like a flashbang. Works pretty good in PvP. This vanishing step. Dodging makes you vanish from sight for a short time. Pretty decent. I like it if you're gonna rush into a room. Works pretty good. Deadfall. This is basic when you shoot your special shadow shot. It becomes a trap and it waits, so the ball just sits there, and if they walk by it, it grabs them. It has an increased range and it lasts longer. The other option is going down here doing Pathfinder, which I guess if you're playing by yourself it would probably be pretty good, but PvP and my playstyle, Trapper works better for me. Next thing is definitely my gear. So I'm playing a survivalist hunter, which means that by default hunters have high mobility, a max of 10. Titans have max resilience, which is how much damage they can take. Basically makes them a tank. And then the warlocks have recovery, which makes them heal faster, so you can tell the roles they play. The way you mess with these, it's a small movement. Let's say from 4 to 3 in recovery, that might be a drastic effect in your play. So the way you mess with that is you pick your pieces that are specific to what the type of, I guess, sub armor class you're trying to pick based on your playstyle. So if you're trying to take more damage, you play a heavy hunter. If you're trying to be faster, you play a mobile hunter. And if you're trying to be basically stay alive, recharge your shield faster, then you want recovery. I initially started with like a 10, 8, and 1, and it was terrible having no recovery. So that's just my experience. You guys might have a little bit better time with it, but basically, it you're better off going with the piece of armor that matches what the stats you're trying to hit, and then because that gives you either resilience or health recovery. And because those are the stats that you're missing the most, you want to set your armor up that way. So in this case, I actually have Survivalist Hunter armor, and I put resilience on it instead of mobility, because mobility I already have really high by default. So I add resilience, and makes my resilience go up here, and now I'm 6, 4, and 4. It's pretty balanced right now. Definitely drastically noticed it in the crucibles. Gonna try all of them. I finally got a survivalist chest piece that I'm working on, and I put defense mods. That's another way that you can affect, just adds a little bit. You put defense and then improve your weapon. So energy weapon handling. Hunter uses sunshot hand cannon. It's a beast. Does pretty decent damage. You want to use stuff to improve it, so that's why I put those mods there. It's up to you, really. Like here, if I had something that was void, I would probably use it, but because I don't, I'm going to keep this one that reduces recoil for the equipped energy weapon. Reload speed, this is the only mod that I could find for kinetic weapons, is improves reload speed. For hand cannons, it's helpful. I don't know about other weapons, I don't really use them, so that's it. This one improves handling for energy weapon. This one would be good if you're struggling, if sunshot is just all over the place. And then this one reduces recoil for the equipped energy weapon. Definitely something for sunshot, so that's why I have it equipped on my armor right now. I did notice a big difference. As you see in this piece, it's actually a heavy hunter piece, so it has resilience and recovery. Haven't messed with it, haven't changed the gear score on it, haven't absorbed a higher piece into it. Basically, you use this infuse and you can absorb a higher piece into this piece, and then this 13 number becomes a 325. I have this other piece equipped, so it's not going to let me. Or you can also lock your pieces by pressing shift, and it'll say unlock or lock in the bottom right hand corner of the box. So then for the pants, I'm using exotic pants only because it's the best pants for PvP, or the best exotic that I have for PvP in armor. And that's because it has misdirection, which is dodging disorientates enemies, and temporarily removes their radars. So I figured that'd be pretty good in PvP, and it's got resilience, so it helps me raise that stat. This anti-extinction, this is a heavy hunter set. If you go Google it, you can see all that. Again, didn't have void, so I'm using an acceleration, and I put probably put resilience on. Actually, I'm not wearing those, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, with this one, this would be a heavy hunter armor piece, and then you get this one, which is the mobile hunter piece. Kind of happy about that. I can switch between those and raise their defense levels as I get other pieces. These Gemini Jesters are pretty cool, but definitely not as cool as the Foe Tracer helmet. That's what I'm shooting for. Random drop, or you get it from Zer. Mentioned it in other videos. The cloak really doesn't do a whole lot. It's mostly cosmetic, but you can have a mod on it. And it also absorbs color changes. Not much. I guess it depends on what cloak you're using. This Omega Mechanos cloak, it looks cool, and that's why I keep it. I like that digital kind of look. Colors change pretty cool too. As far as weapons, Destiny, the Osiris expansion, basically you have these weapons. You can now make masterwork weapons, adds a big stat. You can make it a rework weapon, or rework it to basically a PvE weapon or a PvP weapon. This one's set up as a PvP weapon. As you see right here, it says it will generate orbs on multi-kills and gain a random bonus stat. And then the weapon also gains a tracker that displays the number of enemies defeated by using it. So that's kind of what you get out of these. As you see down here, it says defeated 5 opponents. I just got it, just turned it into one today. Did like only a few matches with it. Using the short sight on it seems to work better for me. I don't like when it zooms in too much. It has really good range and it shoots really fast. One of the best kinetic hand cannons for sure. Sunshot, of course, must have for hunters. I honestly don't know if I can change this one at all because it's an exotic, but if I could have void, that'd be kind of cool. But it is Sunshot Solar. Maybe I'm a big dumbass and I don't like how it looks. I think it looks ugly. And then I've been using shotguns and Crucible. Sniper rifle's kind of tough to use. I've never been a really good sniper person. Apparently it's the best Masterwork sniper rifle for PvP in the game. Just got this thing. It's 312. Negative space. Let me see. Sword guard has low efficiency, high defense. Ammo capacity is 21. Consecutive rapid sword swings increase this weapon's damage output. Where quick fang is sword guard has low quick attacks immediately after swapping to this sword do additional damage. I don't know. I don't sword a lot, so it doesn't really matter. These I'm just keeping for PvE stuff. Sometimes PvP. Rocket launcher is alright. Big cheater way to do it. Then I use the Crucible to gain 10% more XP on my ghost. As far as mods, still building that up. Let's see, Sunshot. Then this guy's got a void mod in it. That's about all I switched there. And that's that. So that's the freaking M1k3 working on the survivalist hunter. Trying to build up that gear. Doing some crucibles and junk. But it is the end of the night. Calling it. I hope you guys freaking understood some of that. Hope helps some of you guys understand how this freaking stat junk works with D2. It's power level 2. Yeah, I don't even understand that. It works in some places, doesn't work in other. Still haven't figured that out, but I guess we'll learn it on in the process. Anyways, I'm out, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Leave your comments, subscribe, hang out with me and the boys. I'm not a great player, but I try. Casual gaming. Alright, M1k3 out.